Good morning, Mr. Hadley.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Today is the date and time set for our show cause docket. Marianne has informed me that we have two people here who are ready. So we will start with 210174OD. This is City of Romulus versus McAuliffe. May I have your appearances, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Josh Hadley appearing on behalf of the probationer, Miss Cartier McAuliffe, who's appearing via Zoom. Ms. McAuliffe, can you state your name?
Cartier McAuliffe.
Thank you. Today is the day and time set for the show cause hearing in this matter. Ms. McAuliffe has been before this court 4 or 5 times since sentence was rendered in this case. Most recently, the court has received a report from probation that indicates that Ms. McAuliffe has still failed to provide proof of the 18 hours of community service that was assigned as part of her sentencing back on July 13, 2021, and has not provided all the documentation necessary to substantiate that she's completed her substance abuse treatment.
Ma'am,
Mr. Hadley, you've had an opportunity to speak to Ms. McAuliffe,
I have, Your Honor.
and how are we proceeding, sir?
Your Honor, I believe that we have completed the 18 hours as required. I think it's a matter of getting the documentation provided.
I sent it to her yesterday. I have the paper right here if you'd like me to show you.
You sent it to whom, Ms. McAuliffe?
Miss Rapp, Sharon Rapp.
Shannon, she's looking right now.
Okay.
And Your Honor, as it relates to the $50 outstanding balance while Ms. Rapp is checking on the other, Ms. McAuliffe did try to pay that online. She was unable to do so. I gave her instructions on how to contact the court to make that final $50 payment as well, which she stated, I believe she's going to be able to do within the week.
Right after, I was honestly going to ask, would I be able to do it while we're still on Zoom? And then you would be able to see that it's completed?
Unfortunately, I don't want to speak
I
for the
don't know
court, but
that
I don't
it's-
think it's
I was gonna say,
instantaneous,
it's
is
not
it,
an
Your Honor?
instantaneous thing.
Okay.
But if you're having issues navigating the online system, the court clerks there are very helpful. Call up there, give them your case number, and you can make payment, or you can go in and make payment.
Already, sir.
I apologize. Judge Green had walked into my office. Was I looking up community service that was sent
Yes, please. She said she
I had-
emailed you yesterday.
yesterday?
I did your email and the 34th probation email off the website.
Okay. We did receive something, Your Honor.
So, Your Honor, with that information, I think Ms. Califf will then enter a plea of not responsible to probation violations. As I believe it sounds like we got everything remedied. If I don't want to speak for Ms. Rapp, but I think those are the major outstanding issues that I have on my report.
Sorry about that.
Ms. Rapp, was there anything you wanted to add at this point?
The last stated substance abuse was September 2022. I tried contacting the therapist, but I've not heard anything back. I apologize if anything was said previously about that. But I have not heard anything from the therapist that I emailed last week.
I was not, I'm sorry, can I speak?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I was not able to see him last week due to it being Thanksgiving and me having to be at work, but I am gonna be seeing him this Wednesday. I will have him contact you.
Anything else, Ms. Rapp?
No, Your Honor. Once I get that documentation, it looks like she'd be completed with all orders of probation with the exception of $50.
That being the case, Ms. McAuliffe, I thank you for getting that information over to the probation department. And should you be able to make that $50 payment today? As
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Hadley indicated, it's not gonna, it won't show instantaneously, but it will show a short order. And based on Ms. Rapp's statements, the court will be prepared to close out your probation after receiving that final payment and any other documentation that she has requested from you.
Yes, ma'am.
And
I'll
as for
pay-
this,
I'm sorry. I'll pay the
No, you go
$50
ahead.
today. And then you guys will be receiving an email or a call on Wednesday.
thank you. Mr. Hadley indicated that your plea was not responsible to the violation. And if you, as I've indicated, if the paperwork you've submitted showing that completion of community service hours is sufficient for probation's purposes, and we confirm receipt of that final payment, your probation will be deemed closed out and this matter resolved in its entirety, I do believe. Is that accurate statement, Ms. Rapp?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything else, Mr. Hadley?
No, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ms. McAuliffe, thank you for logging on timely this morning and providing that information of probation. Have a good day, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. You have a great one.
You too.
Your Honor, I've also had a chance to meet with Matthew Schaefer. We're prepared to go on Mr. Schaefer whenever the court's ready.
Thank you. This is 22BL00102 AOD. This is City of Belleville versus Matthew Zachary Schaefer. May I have your appearance, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Josh Hadley appearing on behalf of the defendant probationer, Mr. Matthew Schaefer, who's appearing via Zoom. Mr. Schaefer, can you please state your name for the court?
Matthew Schaefer.
Thank you. Today is the day and time set for a show cause in this matter. The court has received a memo from the probation department that shows that Mr. Schaefer owes the 12 hours of community service on his sentence that was imposed back on June 6, 2022. He was originally allowed 90 days to complete that community service. He submitted a request for an extension before the 90 days was up, and the court granted his request to extend it 30 days. He appeared with Mr. Hadley back on October 24th, pled guilty to the violation and asked for an additional 30 days. The court adjourned the show cause to today to allow Mr. Schaefer to complete the 12 hours of community service and provide documentation to the probation department that that task had been completed. Mr. Hadley, where do we stand this morning?
Your Honor, come bearing good news. Mr. Schaefer has completed the 12 outstanding hours with Food Gatherers of Ann Arbor. He's got a PDF indicating the hours are completed, and I think it's just a simple matter of trying to figure out how to get it over to Ms. Rapp. I think that's where the only remaining task to complete would be. Mr. Schaefer, do you have your computer, email, anything accessible to
Yeah.
you? Because, okay, Ms. Rapp, how would you prefer that he sends over the verification of the 12 hours? I didn't know if it needed to go directly to the probation department, to you.
If you can send it directly to me, I can verify those hours.
Would you prefer we put it up in the chat so it's not on the record. Mr. Schaefer, Ms. Rapp is going to be placing her email in the chat section.
Okay.
We're going to ask that you forward that over to Ms. Rapp. And once you forward that PDF, just give us the court a heads up that that's been taken care of.
It should be like on its way.
Very good. And then, Your Honor, I do see the iPhone and unidentified iPhone. Is that our third show cause?
I was just going to ask that person to identify themselves while Ms. Rapp receives and reviews the document from your client.
Make-
Your Honor, we did receive documentation of 12 hours of community service.
Thank you. And Mr. Schaefer, other than the $50 show cause fee, I believe that that completes your obligations to the court. Is that accurate, Ms. Rapp?
He does have a $50, the $50 fee, and that is all that is required, Your Honor.
Mr. Schaefer, once you get that $50 show cause fee paid, the court will close this matter out and deem your obligations to this court in this file as being complete, okay?
Okay.
Anything else, Mr. Hadley?
Not at all, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck to you, Mr. Schaefer. Have a good day.
You as well.
Thank you. This is 21BL 008480D. This is City of Belleville versus Freeman. Mr. Hadley, has you spoken to Ms. Freeman?
I have not had a chance to speak with Ms.
I'm
Freeman
here.
yet. Hi, Ms.
I
Freeman.
ma'am, I see you. That's why I was asking him and he had the opportunity to speak to you.
Sorry.
Ms. Freeman, we'll get you, no worries. We'll get you moved into a breakout room with Mr. Hadley so you can discuss the case with him. We had adjourned this matter from October 24th for the completion of some community service hours and submission of proof. So once you had a chance to speak with him, my secretary will let me know. I'll come back out. We'll get the case called and get you on your way, ma'am, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Freeman, I just sent you an invite. Oh, perfect.
Got it.
Hey Shannon, do you have a second?
Yeah.
So let's go to room 2. All right. All right, Mary Ann, I think we're gonna be all set to go. I'm gonna move Miss
Okay.
Freeman,
There,
Miss Freeman
there
back,
are,
maybe. Ah, there we go.
This is a recall of 21BL00848, City of Belleville versus Freeman. Mr. Hadley, you've had the opportunity to speak to Ms. Freeman.
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
Thank you. This case is here for show cause that was adjourned from October 24th. Ms. Freeman had 24 hours of community service outstanding from her sentence that was imposed back on April the 4th, 2022. Mr. Hadley, how are we proceeding this morning?
Your Honor, after having a chance to speak with my client, we are going to plead responsible to the probation violation. Ms. Freeman has made steps to try to get this matter move forward. She has contacted Salvation Army in Ann Arbor to begin her community service, as she didn't have a car, and that's one of the more nearby options. They did respond after a period of time with a big application. There is a background check that's entailed, so she's going through that process right now. But it is of note that she's 36 weeks pregnant, expecting, and she's without a driver's license right now. So just kind of the logistical issues that she's run into has made it a bit difficult to get this complied with. She's not shrugging her responsibility, but it's just simply the situation that she's in right now has made it quite difficult to get this matter completed.
Ms. Rapp?
I did speak with Mr. Hadley about this situation. And we have not received any documentation of community service. He did indicate 36 weeks, but we were thinking maybe we can adjourn this approximately 4 to 6 months. So until she has the child, she can do the community service. And then if nothing's complete at that time, we've given her multiple chances, then she can serve time in jail.
Thank you, Ms. Rapp. The court will accept the plea of responsible to the violation, adjourn this matter for 4 months. And Ms. Freeman, if you complete your community service and get proof over in the interim, the probation department will have the opportunity to review that information. Additionally, I know that there have been some opportunities for community service that could be done online. Ms. Rapp, do such programs still exist?
There are some programs. It's hit or miss right now, with everything kind of opening back up.
Okay. Ms. Freeman, I would just suggest to you that if there are other community service opportunities that become available to you and Salvation Army is not being responsive or it's taking some time to get your background check complete, that you might want to explore some other avenues or reach out to this court's probation department, who might be able to be of some assistance in getting you on track to getting this matter resolved. Other than that, the probation department will send you out the notice of the adjourned date. And if Ms. Rapp, if we need to push it back beyond the 4 months, that's fine. Just because of the age of the case, I don't want it to go too much further out than that. Anything else, Mr. Hadley?
No, Your Honor. Thank you for giving us the extended period of time to let Ms. Freeman keep working towards this. And Ms. Freeman, good luck with everything. And thank you, everybody, for your time.
Thank you. Ms. Freeman, good luck to you. Have a good day. Mr. Hadley, thank you for your assistance this morning.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Rapp, I'll be down with your files momentarily.
Thank you. I'm going up there, Honor. Do you want me to just grab them from you?
If you're coming up anyway, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mary Ann,
All right,
that concludes our docket for the day. This court stands adjourned.
All right. Nothing wrong with an easy start to a week after a holiday, right?
Take care, Mr. Hadley.
See you,
Thank you.
Josh.